Guys, it's me! Apparently it's a rainy day today. It was raining last night when I got in, and I wanted to show you that you can see the Empire State Building right outside my window, but it's way too foggy. But I'm here. I'm staying at the Moxie, and this is my room setup. This is bigger than I expected because I've stayed here before, and it definitely wasn't as roomy around the bed, but I love that. So I spread out a little bit. I'll show you what I set up. I set up my dress, my shoes. I have my suitcase open there. These all lasted, no leaking. I've been enjoying it. I actually just brushed my teeth with the toothpaste. I kind of like scooped my toothbrush in there, which was a unique experience, but so far I'm really enjoying. Good morning, guys. I'm so tired right now. I got in at midnight and then didn't get to the hotel until like 2. We're about to do some getting ready, try to look like I'm not dead tired. Somehow I've managed to kind of pack my schedule in. It's gonna be a back-to-back day / trip. I've got my handy dandy curler. This is the first time I've washed my hair since I got my haircut. So it'll be interesting to see how it curls. This angle's terrible, by the way, but I just don't have a tripod with me this trip. I'm starting to feel like I'm really getting old. I know I'm only 27, but my body feels everything so much more now than it used to. And basically whenever I fly, I tend to have pretty bad circulation as is. So here's the sauna. It's like a personal sauna, and it gets up to like 100 and almost 200 degrees, I believe. So it's really detoxifying, and I don't use that word lightly because I'm sure you guys know I don't use that word a lot, but I genuinely mean like removes toxins. Not some weight loss shit, that's not what this is, okay? But it removes actual toxins, which is what sweating does. Sweating is like your body's way of releasing shit that it doesn't need, which is why it's so good for you. And then we've got like a little robe, so I gotta get undressed and hop in there. A big part of why I wanted to be in the sauna today is just because like it's been harder and harder for me and my body especially to somehow adjust to post flights. Flights are pretty intense on the body though. Like if you think about it, your organs expand. It's a lot on the body. It's definitely a lot of pressure and instant change for your body. Like you're going from regular pressure to suddenly a huge pressure change. Your intestines will literally swell up, which is why a lot of people get bloated on the plane. You've got time change, dehydration in the air. It's just a lot. And I think as you get older, and I hate to say that because I'm only 27, but as you get older, it's harder and harder. Like you feel it more. Just don't bounce back the way I used to. Like even just 10 years ago or 5 years ago, I feel like I had so much more energy and I could run on fumes and barely any sleep. But now this is what we're doing. But I don't mind it at all because these things are also really good for you. So in a way, it just encourages me to take better care of myself. And I'm just gonna be in here for the next 30 minutes. You're not really supposed to have any electronics in here, so I'm gonna put my camera away in just a second. But basically I've got my gua sha, and then I'm gonna read this book in here. This is totally fine because it's not like an electronic. But yeah. I went to get the infrared sauna done and I got a little vitamin shot too. What's been happening is basically when I fly, the lower half of my body circulation is really terrible, and I've been getting DVT, which is basically a blood clot. Random bruises appear on my leg, and then like my leg will be so swollen to the point where I wear socks and you can see the imprint and like my skin bulging around it. So it's really bad. So I tried to mitigate it by going to infrared sauna. I hoped it would also help me feel a little bit more awake. And then the B vitamin shot. I wanted to do a drip, but I just didn't have the time for all of the fluids to absorb. Look who I found.
What
Mr. Brunch Boy. Whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi guys, I'm at the Google office. Look who it is.
Here,
We
got
just
our
came
badges.
for a little Asian Heritage Month event with YouTube Shorts. We're heading out early, but I was very happy to see Ava. I was like, I don't know anybody here.
We know one person. The takeaway here is that we need to upload more shorts.
10 videos a day.
Oh my god.
So today I went to an event with YouTube Shorts, and YouTube Shorts is like their short form, vertical format video content. You've probably seen me post a lot of shorts, and it was really cool. It was to celebrate API Heritage Month, and also we had a little panel from some really successful creators on just like best tips and sharing their stories, and I feel like it's something that we can all relate to as content creators. And I do get a lot of questions from people who want to create content and don't know where to start, or are feeling torn because they want to share content but they're not really trying to even be content creators. My biggest takeaway is that really anyone can do it. You don't need fancy equipment. I do use a lot of equipment, but that's because I really love photography, and also a lot of work that I do is creating high-res imagery for brands to use, and I'm talking print, website, and so you do need some more equipment for that. But for everyday content, you don't need the best equipment. You don't need a camera even. You could use your phone nowadays for almost everything. And I just wanted to encourage you to share if you've ever thought about it, because there's nothing to lose. I guess the other kind of sentiment that I had though internally was a little bit of like imposter syndrome, because even though I've been doing this for years and this is my full-time job and I've been doing well, you know, financially I'm set and I'm stable and all of that, but I can't help but sometimes feel like I should have more growth at this point. I should have a bigger community. And the truth is I never really cared about numbers, because automatically I assume that the number of people interested in veganism is quite small. It's not the majority of people. And I'm really interested in just those people who want to learn more about veganism and kind of a holistic way of living and just a very conscious life. Like, that is not the majority of people, and I understand that absolutely. So I never really cared about that stuff, but it's more just like, to me, I'm a very result and like goal-driven person, and I feel like sometimes, okay, should I be setting benchmarks? Like, should I be aiming higher? And for like a second, I just felt that, you know, imposter syndrome. I was like, why am I even at this event? Like, I feel like I'm so small compared to these creators. I'm talking like the people on this panel had like upwards of 2 to 3 million each. So for a moment, it kind of got in my head, but then I was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I love what I do. I feel so grateful. I love this job, and I haven't felt burnout despite doing this for, I think, 5 or 6 years at this point. And so I don't know, I just guess I wanted to share where I was at and where my head was at, because I think that's a very real thing that a lot of creators do feel at some point. And it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how many followers you have, at some point you will experience some imposter syndrome, but I promise you, behind every screen is just another human, and anyone can be a content creator. Truly, anyone can be a content creator. So I walked home with a heavy bag because I could, and I love that about New York. I'm gonna like cool down for a second. I'm gonna charge my phone, and then I wanna try out this vegan barbecue spot that I discovered. It's vegan and gluten-free barbecue. So we're gonna try that out for like a late lunch, early dinner situation. So today we are shooting with Sustain, and we're at this beautiful apartment. The light is gorgeous, and then we may end up at the farmer's market later, but right now we're gonna shoot a little recipe. So guys, I've just wrapped the shoot. Now I'm gonna head to press because it is boiling hot today, which I love, but it is kind of sweaty. So I'm gonna get a press freeze because it's been so long since I've had one. And I feel like I have to when in New York. I mean, we have it in LA too, but it's been a while. You guys remember when I used to go like every week? I'm propping you guys up on a mailbox right now, but if you're not familiar with press freeze, I love it because it's just made with like almonds and dates, super simple ingredients, and then I put almond butter and some berries on top. I'm so happy. I haven't had this in so long, but now we're gonna head back downtown and I'm gonna check out a matcha spot that's been on my to-do list for a very long time. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna hop on the train. Oh my goodness, guys, it is so hot today and I do love it, but it's also really humid here, which is very different from LA, and I kind of forgot about that. And this dress is very obviously cool, but it's also got this like thicker material on the bottom, like it's double lined, so it's been hot. But I'm gonna run out again. I just stopped by to kind of cool off for a second, drop off things I didn't need to have in my bag, and then I'm gonna stop by ABCV, I think, for some green hummus, and it's gonna be like a dinner situation again. My eating schedule's just been like off because I'm jet lagged, so kind of random, but that's one of the things I always crave when I'm back in New York. So I just got back to my hotel room and I did order a couple of things from 16 Mil. You guys may know every time I'm here I try to do an order if I'm here like on the right days of the week to receive or pick up. So we got some of their tahini crunch cookies. The matcha vanilla loaf is really what I wanted to try because I'd never tried this, and they make amazing vegan and gluten-free products, like probably the best texture of gluten-free things. I also got the banana bread, and then they threw in this donut and also these cookies as little extras, and oh my goodness, thank you so much to Talia and Miles. They are just so sweet. If you guys live in New York, please do yourselves a favor and go check them out at farmers markets or whatever. Like, I'll leave a link in the description box, but they are so incredible. Could not say enough good things about them. They're on my best gluten-free and vegan bread guide. Like, just love, okay? Love. Thank you so much. I just went to Y7 today. The sweat is so unreal. As someone who doesn't sweat very much, Y7 is one of the things that gets me the most sweaty, and it's the best feeling. I just think it's very energizing. So if you haven't tried it, Y7 is great. They have it in a lot of different cities now at this point. But today's my last day in the city before I head to New Jersey for the rest of my trip. I'm going to spend time with my family and also celebrate my mom's birthday. But I feel like I've saved the best for last because today something's happening and I honestly still can't believe it's happening. Well, you've already read the title of this video, so I'm sure you already know. I'm gonna be on a billboard in Times Square. What the f***? Like, I can't believe I even just said that right now. This isn't even something that I would have ever thought of myself, you know? Like, I feel like it couldn't have even been a milestone for me because I just wouldn't have even thought of that, and it just seemed like something so far out of reach. But thanks to Karat, I'm gonna be on the Times Square billboards for a little bit, and it's crazy. I guess I'll believe it when I see it. I'm gonna bring you guys with me, and I almost like wish I didn't tell my family about it because like my grandpa got way too excited and like now he's gonna come into the city to see it. I don't know, it's kind of just like, what more can you do than go and take a photo of it, and just like, I guess he just wants to see it and thinks it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's so cool too. It's just like, I feel bad that he's coming out. But anyway, before that, I need to wrap up a little bit more work, get some things squared away, and then I gotta start kind of packing up some of my stuff. Yeah, I'm excited. I also ended up with this top. If you follow me on Instagram, I asked for some help picking out my outfit today. Okay, I need to work. I have like an hour and a half to get 5 things done, so wish me luck, and I'll see you at Times Square. Guys, it's me! Thank you to Karat for making this happen. This is wild.